Hello, welcome to a journey through time. Today we're going to travel into the future to see a day in the life of an elementary school student in the year 2046. His name's Case, and this is his day. Case starts his day with the most important meal of the day, breakfast of course. All of Case's classmates eat a healthy breakfast, which shows how wildly successful the 2026 campaign #StartRightEatRight was. After breakfast, Case goes to meet his bus. This is a clean running electric bus with an AI self-driving bus driver. Case loves his bus driver. His name's R2D2 and he tells Case jokes every day. On the bus, Case takes out his device. Case goes to a BYOD school where he gets to bring the devices that he's comfortable with and he understands and that he feels best supports his learning. He and his parents think best support his learning. On the bus, Case joins a flipped classroom in which he is making a video comment on a Vimeo posting about the moon seas. After his video comments, he's got to check in on a Kickstarter campaign that his class is running to collect funds for a special field trip. He's sending a user a special personalized thank you message for their donation. Next, Case checks his virtual backpack to see if he has any new badges. He finished an open source project last week and is excited to see his teacher has updated his Canvas or his badges to have his new open source badge. When he gets to school, he needs to take a predictive and adapted 3-question formative assessment. These have replaced the assessments of earlier generations that take many hours in one day. Now they take small lesson assessments throughout the year. Next, he moves on to a class that Case's parents thinks is antiquated. It's typing class. But people in the future still use keyboards, and it's still a skill that he's getting better at. Next, Case goes to a virtual classroom where he meets with friends from around the world. They're working on coding a video game together. Journey to the Moon. He is motivated by his peers and by his love of video games. Next, he goes to recess. Outside, he uses augmented reality to find birds around his courtyard of his school and uses them as hot images, and he can pull up information about those birds. Case's teacher back in the classroom continues to support him to go back and do his coding work. This is a community of makers where they make their own content and not just consume the content of others. It fits in nicely with Case's flipped classroom where he has access to his own technologies, the school's technologies, but he also has access to an in-person teacher to help him with live, in-the-moment help that he might need. Case decides to check out some wearable smart glasses so he can interview some of his classmates and collect market research on what else he needs to be including in his Journey to the Moon video game. Other students don't need to check out these technologies because they already have implants. These are devices that are put in sub-epidurally, and they can be like the smart glasses, eye implants, or they could be data implants. Next, Case uploads information to the members of his PLN, his Personalized Learning Network. This is a group of peers from around the world that work together to teach each other about the coding Case is doing. He also has a virtual artificial intelligence instructor that he can go and work with, ask questions, and learn about the new skills that he needs for his coding. After school, Case is excited for his flight safety class. The field trip that his class has been saving money and collecting funds for is a trip to the moon, but they need to take flight safety classes so that they are ready for this adventure. After school and after his class, Case is exhausted. He has a little dinner and goes to bed, ready to learn for his next day. He dreams about the moon and all of the amazing sights he'll see when that big day of the moon field trip comes. It's time for us to go back to the year 2016. After we've seen Case and all of his adventures, what do you think about my ideas for the future of education in 2046? What did I get right? What did I get wrong? Leave me comments below.